Hi, my name's David from Ideas Man, and today I want to talk about how I've done a video MEVO. A MEVO is a minimum economical viable offer, and it's a great way of presenting value in a system that you're putting together for presentation to a client. Now, I learnt about MEVOs through Ben Harvey at Accelerator, and he uses them for coaching clients, and he teaches people how to use them for coaching clients. Well, I've just recently used it more for a corporate sort of role, and by taking it to the video MEVO or the animated MEVO, it just takes it to a new level of professionalism. Now, the tools I've used are MindMeister, which I love as a great way of solidifying what you're going to put into a system that you're going to deliver to a client. Microsoft Excel is then a great way of storing that information and putting some value next to each of the items. And then we can use either Word or HTML to make a nice visual looking presentation, which we'll look at in a moment. And lastly, the tool that I'm using right now, Prezi, is what I use to animate the whole process. So to start off with, the MEVOs that I do, they have a logo for your business, and they head into some sort of model. In this case, it's the Content Constellation Accelerator, 7-step constellation system for dominating financial services in Australia. And it has information such as what it does, the problems it solves, and the outcome it gets for the client. Now, from there, we start leading into a list of features, benefits and value for the client. But I'll just stop there and I'll show you how I started to put this information together. So the first thing I did was I moved over to MindMeister, where I started a new mind map. I've called it the 7-step content constellation system. And then I just started to document my thoughts. And firstly, I needed some sort of a tagline, 3 problems that I wanted to solve with my system, and 3 desired outcomes that a client might want to receive if they implemented my system. I then listed all the major areas that I knew I would need for the system, did some additional bonuses like free videos, marketing series, stuff like that, and then proceeded to flesh out all the different parts that I knew I would have to do as a business owner to get this system going and working for the target customer. Once I'd done that, one of the things I love about MindMeister is that all this information that we've got can then easily be imported into another product like Microsoft Excel. So if we right click and go to copy as text, you'll find that all the text in my mind map is all just available for me to cut and paste wherever I want. And it was that information that I then took over to Microsoft Excel, where I could just paste it all in, and I had sections for the overview, which is what the system is about, and the additional bonuses. I had sections for all the inclusions, what I would do in the consultation process, what I would do when creating the web properties, what I would do when doing content marketing. And I assigned a value to it, and it's just a formula, so I'm able to put in hourly rates for myself and my staff, and this just works itself out. Now, once you've got all that data together, it doesn't take a whole lot of time to do so. You can then copy and paste that information into something like Microsoft Word or whatever you use to visualize data. In my case, I wrote a program to do it in HTML, but I've seen lots of MEVOs done by people out of the Expert Accelerator program, just done with Microsoft Word. So I'll show you the example that I did, and we got it here. It resizes. So you can see that all that data that I put in the spreadsheet then just came across and went into the MEVO. So this wasn't exactly what I presented to the client. I wanted to wow them as well as show them value. So what I ended up doing was using Prezi. And the way I did it was I took that HTML file that you just saw and I just turned it into an image and imported it into this program. And this program has the ability for us to zoom in on different sections, and then I can talk to the client and say, hi, we're going to do a 3-month system which will give you 10 websites, or we'll do a 5-month system and that'll give you 20 websites, and these are the major areas that you'll receive. And then I can go and talk through all the inclusions and show them the actual value. So 7, 8 1-hour meetings, we can talk about a strategy document, we can talk about all the websites that we're going to do for them. So as we go through that, we see all the different inclusions. It gets down to the bottom. How did I talk about how much it's going to be for them, how long it's going to take, but then I can give them a discount. I know how much my retail costs are going to be. I know how much I can discount to, so I can show that amount just down here in the next area. And that's exactly what I displayed to the client this morning. Anyway, I hope video MEVOs are of use to people. That's just some of the tools I use to create one.